week's topic was intended to sort of poke the bear, to get people a little riled up, because you know what? When you're riled up, you're paying attention. So let's get right to it. This was a topic that actually was brought up to me well over a year ago by somebody that I know who's very high up in a major financial services brand. He and his group manage a very large wealth management group.
Mm-hmm.
And his biggest challenge is getting young up and comers to come work for him and his team. And he says, Dan, I don't understand it. You know, it's great here. And you learn the job, you know, in the room where it happens, not on a Zoom call and so forth and so on. And as I said to him, yes, easier said than done. So what's the topic? The topic is, how can we get Gen Z back to the office? So get us started here, Sophie. Help my friend out, and let's help everybody else understand this question and why we're asking it.
It's a great question. And let's just set the stage. First of all, Gen Zs, we don't like labels. People are individuals first. However, when we're talking about the early career professionals, the people who are sort of graduated from school or college most recently, they do have some characteristics which are different from everybody else. And one of the reasons that they actually really do often want to be in the office is because they want to be with their friends and they want to be sort of, connecting with their peers and camaraderie. And maybe they have really bad Wi-Fi at home, but they are not coming in. And sorry, I was going to say that Nick Bloom's data, and there's lots of other data out there, which shows that a lot of the youngest employees do actually want to be in the office most. So I think one of the data from, I think, August last year was showing that Gen Zs, the youngest employees, wanted to be working from home 2.57 days a week, whereas I think 54 plus wanted to be working from home 3 days a week. So it was actually Gen Zs who wanted to be in the office more, but they don't want to be in the office all the time. But what we're finding is a lack of compliance. So it is Gen Zs are not coming in even as much as they want to because they don't trust their employers. And so the core here is, one, I want to have flexibility. So I do want to be able to choose when I come in. And there are many Gen Zs who I have spoken to who would like to be in the office 4 days a week, even more. However, they want it to be their choice. And so that is the key thing. And if you have an RTO mandate, return to the office mandate, which is saying you have to be there 3 days a week or you have to be there 4 days a week, that's going to really, set them on edge, because work-life balance is really, really important. And so if they don't believe that you have the values that are going to support them, support their mental health, support them actually doing good work, and allowing them to sort of focus on a task at home sometimes and then come into the office and do all the things that they want to do in the office or offices locations, then that's going to set them off. And they're not going to trust that you have their best interests in mind, you have the values that they support and really sort of lean into. And so they're not going to come in.